Hello everyone, hey. Hey. Hi. Let me just adjust the mic a tad. Winter is coming. No, you don't want to come in on my thing? I like your longsword strats. How about that Morningstar, though? Such damage. Oh. Oh, good hit with the R2. That's a shame. No. Well, that's rude. The ting. Too much ting. Oh well. I lost. That's what I get. After all, winter is coming. You can't avoid it. You cannot avoid it. It is what it is. These things happen. He got me good with that roll catch. I will give him that. Bit of a shame he didn't do any more R2s than that, but oh well. Oh well. I am a little surprised that I wasn't able to get him with the R1 I did when he hit me twice while I was mid whatever it's called, perseverance. A little surprised that I didn't catch him with that, but oh well. I should have buffed up the weapon. That said, this weapon does feel not great, in my opinion. I feel like it would be better with something other than perseverance. I understand why it has the skill perseverance, because assume an unfaltering stance of prayer and blah 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 blah, and it's a weapon typically wielded by clerics. I understand the reasoning behind that. Rude. I have hyper armor on that roll attack. No, you don't want to come in again on that? Solid. Jeez. Like, I understand the reasoning behind having it have perseverance. I get that. However, I feel like the weapon would perform better if it had its skill shifted. If this guy, Gordon Ramsay, is not using the butcher's knife, I'll be very upset, for the record. But personally, in my opinion, I've mentioned it in previous videos. For those who are not familiar, what I would do with all hammer class weapons, I would change 4 of them. I would swap the skills on 2 of them and swap the skills on another 2. I would give the refined club, which has Warcry, perseverance, and I would give Warcry to the Morningstar. The multi-hit attack, yes, butcher's knife. The multi-hit attack on it would allow it to build up bleed more successfully, and I feel like there would be some merit to, having a bit of a mad cleric that just chases people down for a very barbaric set of attacks. Well worth the trade. No? Not gonna come in on that again? Good fight. Like, I do like perseverance, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it would be pretty cool if it had Warcry, because that would change its R2 attack, allowing it to do a multi-hit attack that the club could do. That would be interesting, to say the least. And then on top of that, it would give a starting class weapon perseverance, which would be invaluable for early game, especially on a character on a starting class that doesn't start with armor. Damage reduction and poise on a class that starts with no armor. That would be a really good thing to have. And then the other hammer class weapons I would alter around, I would give the blacksmith hammer, I would give that galvanize for the same reason that the pickaxe has galvanize, and I would alter that, switch it with the war pick. So this war pick would get perseverance, this would get galvanize, everything would be peachy and cool. So is what it is. Oh, your perseverance lasts longer than mine. Are we really gonna keep doing this? Oh. Okay then. I missed my parry. I'm actually very surprised that he did perseverance and went for a one-handed R1 on the Ultra Greatsword. That I didn't expect. It doesn't have the timing for perseverance to be active for the start of that attack. So, technically, had I had a faster weapon, I would have been able to stun him out of his attack. I didn't, so it was a good move on his part. I like that. I also like that we just kept using perseverance and trading hits. That was pretty satisfying, I will admit that. It's not too often you get to do that. But, yeah. With the hammer class weapons, if they were re-envisioned, for lack of a better term, in the way that I've mentioned, I feel like that would be an improvement. A starting class weapon would be really good for the class that it goes with. It would not be straight up outclassed by a weapon later on, being the reinforced, or rather, yeah, the reinforced club. I almost said rather the refined, but no, I'm right, we're good. It wouldn't just be straight up outclassed later on. Then this weapon would be better because it would have bleed, and it would work well with Warcry. And then this would make sense to have perseverance so you could get the counter hits easily. And this would make sense to have galvanized because it's, I mean, just read what galvanized says on the pickaxe and then translate it to a blacksmith instead of a miner. There you go. It just makes sense. I already waved. What am I doing? I don't need to wave again. Do you really want to keep trying that? I do love how people bounce off of you when they're using light weapons and you use perseverance. It's really nice. It's really nice. So, oh, Bones, I fought you the other day. Or, I guess I'm not going to fight you again, that's fine. So, I guess a lot of you guys enjoy the webcam. Otherwise, you were pretty indifferent. So, it's going to be here to stay for a while. I will not be editing fights in the meantime. I will not be editing the downtime between fights. Just because you guys want that. Fine by me. I won't question it. Unless there's some real huge demand to, chop it, it'll stay. So, other than that, there was something else I was going to mention. I forgot what it was. Yeah, I got nothing. Oh, Warden Twinblades. I'll be using those myself in a little bit. First time actually using them in PvP. Oh boy. That worked well. Shame I didn't bleed him, and that's what I'm talking about, though. With this weapon, it's very difficult to bleed people. I feel like a multi-hit attack that the club has, because of Warcry, would be extremely beneficial. Because otherwise the weapon is just really kind of too slow for it to be viable to bleed people with. Even with the resin on it, even with the Karthus stuff. It just doesn't get the job done quick enough. It doesn't have that capability to attack rapidly. Having it have a different skill, that would help. It would mitigate that fact. It would have a quick flurry of attacks that it could do, and the charge itself might possibly build up bleed if it's anything like the jump that you ram into the person with on the claws and with the Onikiri and Dubidachi. That's the one. So, thoughts, ideas. I have them from time to time. And occasionally they're actually decent. Go figure. Hello, friend. I'm not gonna buff. Whoops. Whoop. No, I'm not gonna go for that again. That's a really bad jump attack. Whoop, that's death. I tried to roll and I didn't roll. Oh well. These things happen. At least he learned, I will give him that. He learned to stop trying to trade hits. So, progress. Someone who's actually catching on that you shouldn't do that against weapons that have perseverance. I don't know how many fights this video alone I've won because people keep trying to trade for wins. Wow, I'm getting really low on embers. I'll have to reload the save soon. Alright. Cart this Windblade time. No. Warden Twinblade. That's the one. Let's bring in the legend, see what he's got for us. So that's what this weapon's L1s look like. Never would have guessed. Okay, it does have the backflip spin as well. Who would have thought? This weapon actually has other attacks. Shocking. I'm not going to buff on the first few fights unless the person I fight against buffs first. That doesn't look very legendary. Ooh, good one. No. I'll pass on that offer, thank you. Nice. That was a close call. These are actually really fun to use if you don't focus on bleeding people out basically instantly. They have a really good varied moveset. I like these things. Like, I actually had a really good time with that fight. And that just goes to show the real power on these things, what really makes them absolutely terrifying, is the Karthus. The Karthus paint. Like, I'll use it on this fight and we'll probably bleed the person, like, instantly. This stuff's just really good on weapons that already have bleed. I wonder how it actually calculates the increase. Is it a set amount that it increases by, or is it percentage based? It can't be percentage based because it can add bleed to weapons with no bleed. So it's got to be a set amount. Unless it's a set amount and then a percentage, which is possible. Doubtful, but possible. I'm sorry, Nightbringer. I'm sorry. Yeah. So compare that to how many times I hit the last guy. Just saying. And then compare that to how many times I've hit people with a Morning Star that was buffed. Something about those. Do they have a higher bleed output to begin with? 34 versus 33, but even still. and they are technically double weapons, twin blades, so you are hitting with more hits per attack, I guess. But balance. Balance out of 10. I'm gonna drink some water. That's better. Alright, friend, come on down. Let's do it again. You gotta watch your back. Oh. Oh, I see. Well. Oh! I was going to say you spin me right round, baby, right round, so on and so forth in the song. But apparently not today. Something, something, record. Words. All because I backstabbed him. Cool. That's cool. You know, people just have to realize that attack leaves you very wide open. If you fully commit to it without getting an initial hit, it's your fault for getting backstabbed. It is what it is. I mean, it's so easy to do. And on top of that, I could have gotten him into a combo which would have bled him out, and that would have done way more than 400 and, what was it, 475? It would have done way more than that. Oh well. I'm not going to buff against you because I'm not in the mood. Ooh, that distance. I forgot how much that covered. Combos. I think the first time I went for a second parry. I know better than to do that, but I keep doing it. I keep doing it. I need to stop. I really need to stop. Bad habit. Just don't do it. Against great swords, if you ting on the first hit, if you get a partial parry on the first swing, don't attempt another parry. It doesn't have the timing. You will not get it. Maybe, if you use a fist weapon for parrying. Maybe. But on any shield, you will not have the timing. Simple as that. So, do as I say, not as I do. Save yourself. Fly, you fools. No, that's not really fitting here. Either way, though. I wish... I'm assuming the Sellsword Twinblades have the same set of attacks, the same everything, basically, as the Warden does. So, that said, they're actually more damaging. Yes, they don't have the bleed, but for how I use them, I think that those would be a really fun time. I think I'm going to try out those sometime soon. I feel like I would enjoy them. Not next episode, but sometime soon. We'll find out. I do have to choose a weapon for next episode, but I try and avoid the same weapon class, as you guys know. So. Okay. What do we have? Astor's Greatsword. It's fully replaced this Y-hander this time around. That was a solid little combo, I will admit. Firebomb, not firebomb, but the fireball to the face followed by the combustion, black flame. Because that staggered me, then the black flame staggered me more, and then the lava took its damage from the throw, from the fireball. So, solid combo. Did a good bit of damage. Not quite enough, but pretty dangerous right off the bat right there. And if I didn't have my dodge timed the way that I did, it would have hit me with a roll catch, and I would have been dead. If you can actually get that combo off, that's awesome. Like, that's actually pretty creative and unique, and I've actually not seen that yet, so props to that. Props to him for that. Alright, time to mix it up. I spy an S-stock in the offhand. Hello, range. Ooh, good little dodge. Nice. It's a good little dodge he had right then. 10 out of 10. Good fight. Good use of the Pontiff Curved Sword. Or was that Karthus? I think that was Pontiff. Fairly certain that was Pontiff. We'll check. I think that's actually probably the first time that someone has ever used the backflip to attack me. Like, just as an attack out of the blue. So that's not Karthus, because that doesn't have the holes in it. It is, in fact, Pontiff. Yeah, we'll bring in winter again. We'll do it. We'll see if we can survive the winter. Oh no, I forgot to thingy. I'm unthingied. My health, my poor health. This is going to be painful now. No, well. Could be worse. So, since we are mixing it up, it actually is time for us to look at our weapons and decide what to do next time. How about... Hi. Really? The timing was off for that. I'm surprised, to say the least. No, you're not going to throw it again? Rude. Yeah, whatever. I'm surprised the timing was off on that parry. That looked like it would have been it to me. Just saying. Maybe I compensated for the lag and there was no lag. That does happen when there's an actual crisp, clean connection. It's a rare moment, but they do occur. I think that might have been the reason why the parry failed. Either way, the winds of winter claim us all. Oh god, I am a nerd. I'm a nerd. I'm excited though. It's over too soon. It's over too soon. I need more Game of Thrones. After that last episode, oh, that battle. That battle. Like, I cannot handle there only being one more episode this season. Just can't do it. No follow-up, okay. Solid parry. Props. Props. I'll take that. Mecha combo. Ooh, nice hit. That's got me. Ooh. No, not coming in. Nice. That was a good fight. That was a really good parry he got on me too. Truly fantastic. 10 out of 10 would fight again, sir. I liked that one. Okay, we're not going to summon that guy, I guess. Rake. I should use a scythe next time. That sounds like it could be fun. We'll use the Demon Fist. Demon's Fist. It's a good weapon. It's fun. Which scythe have I not used? It's one of these two. I know I have not used one of the two. I want to say that it's the Corvian. I want to say that it's this one. I'll figure out which one I haven't used, and we'll use that one in the next episode, along with the Demon Fist. Oh, you learned. Oh, that was supposed to be a jump attack. I'm dead. That was supposed to be a jump attack. That did not go the way I wanted. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Oh, I remembered something I wanted to talk about. My words just failed me right then. It happens. So, people were saying, well, can't you just get the video from the webcam recorded separately from the video for the game and impose one on top of the other? And the answer to that is technically yes, but that would be a lot more editing than I have to do right now, which is a grand total of none. So, I mean, if it's that huge of a deal for you guys, I'll do it. If it's that big of a deal that there's 1 1/4 second delay between what I say and do on the webcam and what happens in game, if it's that big of a deal for you guys, I'll do it. But I really don't want to, because that's just way more editing, and I would have to figure out how to record the webcam separately and then put the green screen effect into my editing software and overlay that all and match up the timings, and it's just a hassle. I'll do it for you guys if you really, really want me to, but it's just a hassle, so I'd really rather not.
Hello.
Hello. Great for people who don't double roll. And there we go. Another successful kill. Wow, we are red. Jeez, what is this, Bloodborne? I didn't even bleed him. Why am I so bloody? Alright, we'll get one more fight, guys. And we'll call it after that. If the game says, yes, I can summon someone, that is. There we go. Not overly hard. Not overly difficult. So yes, the plan for next time, guys. Demon's Fist. Ta-da. And I believe the Corvian Scythe. If not, then it's the Pontiff. One of the two. I'm thinking it's this one, though. So, it'll be a fun little combo. It'll be really interesting going from decent range to really, really short range. But Demon's Fist. Demon's Fist is fun, so we'll have a good time with it. Hello, friend with an ultra great sword. You look like you want to use your hyper armor and tank through hits. Funny enough, that's my job. That's a Zweihander. I haven't seen one of those. Whoops. Wow, that was a really far roll distance, friend. Ow. Well, that's not gonna work anymore. He's waiting for me to come in so he can poke me. And I am really not in the mood to be poked. And he's only going for R2s. Yes. Patient game. Yes! Oh boy. We baited that out perfectly. Whew! Yes. Alright, guys. That is a very good note to end it on. I liked that. I liked that. We turned that around really, really, really well. Like, really, really well. I'm happy. I'm happy. So, we are good to end things here. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I had a good time with this setup. Next time, we'll be doing the thing that I said we'd be doing and going from there. So, if you're interested, well, I'll see you over then. Over on that one. English. It's fun stuff. It's fun stuff. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.